Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made using this poppy dies, or poppy stamp dies, called Floral Vase pop-up easel set. And I'm going to use a gummy pan bow as well. So the idea of this, I bought this it was in the sale, and I don't necessarily want the easel pop-up type card, but I've got it there if anyone ever requests one. So, but I liked all the little flowers in the vase and such. So the idea is you would cut this one in your card and it would fold, and then you would cut this one, stick it, and it stands up and forms an easel. But that's not what I'm doing today. So today I am going to be using this one. And get them out. So that's the leaves. I'm going to use this little set of flowers and that one, I think, and some middles. And that's all I'm using, and a bow to put there. I pulled out some colours. So I've done some, I'm going to cut it in some different greens and then attempt to cut it apart. I don't know how easy that's going to be, but I don't want it all the same colour. I've got some pinks for the flowers and some yellows for the centres, and a darker red one there, and I've got some, I think I'm doing the bow white, but I'm not sure. I might leave the cutting the bow until the very end so I can work out what colour to do it. So let me get these bits cut and I will be right back. So here's all the bits. I have cut a base white layer to stick all my other bits to. I've got excuse me, I've got 3 greens. So I'm thinking, I don't know how easy this is going to be. I think what I'll do, because I want these top leaves this colour, I'm going to cut off. Where am I going to cut off from? Yeah, from here. So let me sort of try and work out what the best things to cut off are. So let me just get rid of these outside leaves here. Not sure if this was the right way to go, but if I'm not colouring it myself, I want a bit of different variation of colour on there. So that gives me those top ones. If I come down and just snip those, down there, and that stem can come off there. So I've got those in that colour and a bit of stemmage. I'm going to lose all the stems and end up with white ones. So for this one, I don't know if I needed 3 different greens, so I might use that as the base layer. So it's got a bit of variance at the back. Sounds like a better idea. Yes, and then these little ones can go on the top. So what I want to do now is take off the top ones. Not quite as difficult as it appeared. And they can go on there. But I am going to take off probably don't need to take off the stems, but I'm going to take off one just so we've got a variance of stem colour down the bottom. Let's see how well this sticks together, because if this all goes pear-shaped, then I'll have to come up with a different idea. So that's with a little bit of a shadow layer, which gives the leaves a variance of colour. It's quite nice. And then this one will go on there. And then the flowers will cover up any of this nonsense in here. So tiniest bit of shadow layer on there as well. Actually, I'm quite pleased with that. So let's put those over there just in case I want to use them for covering anything up. So I've got quite a few flowers cut. Not sure how I'm going to stack them together, but let's have a look. Start with these. I think the big ones are too big, so I'm going to put the big ones to one side. The next ones down should be okay. I'm thinking like something like that for those. I might just do a couple of these. And just do them like that. These can go as they are, I think. Okay, I don't know that we're going to need all those, but I'm going to get them stuck together. So let's try it for some middles. So we've got all sorts of different ones here. So I'm just going to grab them all. Let's see what we can do here. So let me get these little dots on. That's all our little flowers made. Just need to do a little bit of arranging. Might be a few too many. And stop faffing and get them stuck down. So let's start with one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was supposed to have 11 on there. Where's the other one? I should just go with that one. That's fine. One bunch of flowers. So let me get tidied. I'm going to work out what colour to do this once I've got a card base and matte layer. So let me get these squished away. I'll save all those. Card base, matte layer I decided to do in red. I've cut these with a stitched die. And white, that's a bit of a big border, but I'm just not used to the big borders anymore because I like the little ones. And that'll be in there. So I think the bow needs to be this red as well. So that's what I'm going to do. This is a little gummy pan die, which is going to go just there. I love these little bows. Got to decide whether I like that big border or whether I want to just cut it down a little bit. don't mind that I lose the stitching, but I am going to cut it down. A little bit too big, I feel. So let's measure what this is, which is smidge over 5. So I'm going to do this at 5 1/4. So let's just take this off there. 5 1/4. I might just take it just a smidge under. Just a smidge under. Let's see what that looks like. I think I could do with taking a little bit more. Let's just take a little bit more. Take it to there. So I'm taking it to 5 1/8. So they're going to be just right. Oh, too small. I think that is better. So I'm going to get that cut stuck first. So I think it's going to be like that, and there'll be a sentiment of something along there. Thanks a bunch, or some such thing. I haven't actually got thanks a bunch, so I don't know why that popped into my head. Might just be a happy birthday. I might just have a quick look, see what I've got. Nothing jumped out at me. I am going to just leave the sentiment for a moment. Get the card finished. So. I'm going to sparkle up the flowers. So I haven't done that in a while, I don't think. So there's today's card. I think that turned out really pretty. Bit of sparkle on there. Don't know if you can see that. I will get a sentiment on at some point. But until then, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.